Did you watch the World Cup yesterday? I saw it! Watanabe was amazing! As expected of an NBA player. I started practicing deep threes like Tonaga. I'm Kenshiro Hayami. Although I'm a basketball lover, my father loves Fist of the North Star, so my name became Hokuto Shinken user.
Nice shot, Kodama! Yay!
She's Kodama Shukunashi. I met her in this adult basketball team, and now she's my girlfriend. My life is the best, being able to work at a job I love, enjoy my hobby, and have a girlfriend too. That's what I was thinking, but... Oh, awesome! Did you see that feint, Kenshiro? Yeah, that guy's good. Moreover, that Yamada guy apparently graduated from the University of Tokyo and works for that financial giant, Tokyo Labuyoshi. He's tall, have a high income, have a high level of education, and is good at basketball. Jeez, he's perfect.
Wow, that's great!
Whoa, Kodama, when did you suddenly come this close? Huh? Kodama-san? Hey! From around this time, the relationship between Kodama and I became more distant. One day, Kodama came to my house for the first time in a while. Phew, that was a nice bath.
Kenshiro, let's break up.
Huh? When I got out of the bath, Kodama suddenly broke up with me without any warning. Why?
Your job is nursing care, right? I thought your income would be low, but it was much lower than I expected. A poor man with a lower salary than me? It's impossible. Break up with me.
My payslip is somehow in Kodama's hand. No way. Did you just look at my payslip?
Why not? Because I'm your girlfriend?
Just because you're a girlfriend doesn't mean you can just look at it. At least ask me first.
You just don't want to show it to me because your salary is so low, right? I'm sure Yamada-kun wouldn't get mad if I saw his.
Why does Yamada-kun's name appear now?
Because I want to get married soon and quit my job. Because you said you will launch your own business someday. I thought you'd be an okay bet. But when I meet someone like Yamada-kun who already has everything... Lately, I've been wondering why I'm dating someone like you, Kenshiro.
Oh, I guess this is why she's been acting weird lately.
When I thought about it carefully, I realized that you were just dreaming of launching your own business. If you want to have a proper relationship with a woman again, you should change your job to something that pays more than your dream. That was my last advice. Goodbye.
Kodama left the room with a bitter smile and waved her hand. And 2 weeks later... Hey, I heard that Yamada-kun and Kodama started dating, but have you guys broken up? Yeah, she dumped me 2 weeks ago. Seriously? Yamada-kun just started coming to the club recently, so I guess he doesn't know that you guys were dating. Isn't Kodama just too quick to change her mind? I'm sure she's been messing with Yamada-kun since we were dating. Come play basketball still, alright? I was grateful for my friend's feelings, but I never went to that basketball club again. Phew. 4 years have passed since then. I'm already 30.
How do you like the coffee today?
Haru-chan. Her name's Haruko Sakuragi, who works at this cafe that I often come to. She's 29, 1 year younger than me. Some people may notice that her name is like those two characters from that famous basketball manga Got Married. She actually likes basketball too, so we often talk about basketball.
Today's beans are more bitter than sour, so I thought you might like them, Ken-kun.
Just as expected of you! You're the master of all masters of coffee! Sorry, yes, I exaggerated.
I have an early shift today, so I'm leaving soon. Enjoy your time here!
Yeah, thank you. Good work! As Haru-chan walked away, I heard laughter from beside me.
I was thinking there's a lame guy here, but it turned out to be you, huh?
Huh? I looked next to me and found my ex. It's Kodama. Kodama, since when were you there?
I've been here from a long time ago. You never noticed me, huh? Anyway, cafe on a weekday? Are you finally unemployed?
It's for a meeting.
That's a cool way to put it. But it's a meeting to find your next job, right?
you're at a cafe on a weekday too.
I'm on paid leave, that's all.
I see. I thought it would be troublesome to stay here, so I stood up to change my seat, but...
Hi, Yami-san!
Ah, Shigeyama-san.
You're here early. I also came here early thinking that I might do some work here, but...
Me too, so I came here early and was working.
What a coincidence. If you don't mind, would it be okay for me to have the meeting with you now?
Yes, of course. Please come here. I met up with my meeting partner, Shigeyama-san, earlier than planned, so I couldn't change my seat.
Huh? What? So he really had a work meeting, huh? Well, your business is going great, isn't it? To open yet another location?
I'm really grateful. Since it's a home care business, it's more efficient to have an office in each city.
So this time it's Akihabara, huh? Thank you for sending me the floor plan in advance.
No worries. I want to make it look stylish, like the previous office.
Of course! We have some design ideas that are perfect for your new office. Huh? New office? I wonder if his company finally trusts him enough to handle new offices.
Yeah, this looks good.
Got it! I'm thinking of going to the site soon and work out the details.
Please.
Thank you. I will now check with the real estate agency to fix a date.
Shigeyama-san gets up from her seat to confirm. Immediately, Kodama spoke to me.
So it really was a work meeting, huh? But are you still working as a caregiver?
Yeah, because it's the job I love.
I see. But in the end, it's a low-salary job, right? It seems like I've been assigned a new office, but no matter how long it takes, you won't be able to get a girlfriend, let alone get married. Sorry I made you wait. I was told that the date works for them too, so I would like to meet you directly at the site next time.
Shigeyama-san finished checking and came back while I was being criticized by Kodama. Okay, thank you. It's thanks to you that we end up with a fantastic office every time.
No, it's your rapidly growing company that's helping our business a lot. I would love to continue working with you, President Hayami.
Whoa, please stop with the president. Did you just say that on purpose? I don't feel comfortable being called that.
Huh? President? Well, that's it for today. We'll send you the details by email.
Okay, thank you. After saying that, Shigeyama-san bowed and left the cafe. Well, I better quickly leave this place too. Trying not to talk to Kodama any further, I quickly get ready to go home. But...
Hey, Kenshiro. President? What does that mean? Are you the president now?
she's so loud all of a sudden.
Answer me! You are still a caregiver, but you are not an employee. You are running your own company now?
A high-pitched voice pierces my ears. With a bitter face, I had no choice but to answer. That's right. I fulfilled my dream, which you made fun of.
Oh, okay. But anyone can launch your own company by borrowing money and stuff, right? What matters is whether or not you're making good money from it. What is your company name?
Well then, I'll go. See ya.
What? Can't you just tell me your company name? Oh, I see. You don't want to say it because you're not making money, right?
Yeah, that's right. So don't worry about it. Well then.
What the heck, you meanie? Meanie, poor meanie!
I leave Kodama behind, who was insulting me like an elementary school kid. I hope we never meet again.
Kenshiro!
Huh? Kodama? About a week later. My wish that I never wanted to see her again was in vain. Kodama was waiting for me at the entrance of my office.
When I searched for your name online, your company came up right away. I should have done this sooner. With just your first name, only the character from Fist of the North Star came up, though. I had a hard time finding you online.
So, why are you here?
I want to start over with you, Kenshiro.
Huh? The person who has made fun of me all along changed her attitude completely. Amazing. I'm actually impressed that you have the guts to say that now.
Thank you. I'm just being honest with myself.
There is no way that's gonna happen though.
Why? Isn't giving up before taking on a challenge something an entrepreneur should never do?
I guess she can be good with her words. I'll rephrase it. I have no intention of getting back together with you.
Why? I can't accept it without a proper reason.
Here's the reason. I said so as I started walking, passing by Kodama. Right, Haru-chan? I sat in front of Haru-chan, who was visible behind Kodama. I was supposed to meet her today. Since I was talking to Kodama, it seemed like she was waiting for the right time to talk to me.
Sorry, you were busy with something, right? Looks like I showed up at the wrong time.
No, you came at the perfect timing.
Huh? What? What is this woman?
Kodama is openly hostile towards Haru-chan and is glaring at her. On the contrary, I speak in a calm voice. Haru-chan is my fiancé.
Fiancé?
The surprised voice of Kodama echoes. Ah, by the way, we're having a wedding next weekend. Haru, who works at that cafe, is actually my fiancé. I broke up with Kodama and stopped playing basketball for a while, but when things settled down, I started playing at another club again. There, I met Haru-chan and we started dating. I go to that cafe only because she's there.
Wedding?
I guess she thought I didn't even have a girlfriend, let alone a fiancé. She's shocked.
Huh. So you're the president, successful, and has a fiancé. After all, the world is all about money. If you have money, you can do whatever you want. It's like I said, huh? I think that's quite a misunderstanding. Huh? It is true that we need money to protect our loved ones. Ken-kun is working hard for that purpose too. But he doesn't earn money just so he can do whatever he wants. He wants to improve the low wages of caregivers. And wants to improve the quality of caregiving as much as possible. I fell in love with him because he's always thinking about those around him. I don't want you to misunderstand that.
Haru-chan. Haru-chan spoke for me. After all, she's the person who understands me the most.
Sorry I only met you for the first time, but I didn't want you to misunderstand him.
Kodama seems to be overwhelmed by Haru-chan's powerful feelings. Thank you, Haru-chan. Shall we go now? We'll be late for the final confirmation.
Hey, wait a minute.
What? Is there anything else?
Okay. I give up on getting back together with you, but then could you hire me?
Because you're unemployed now?
Why do you know that?
No wonder Kodama is surprised. Actually, after we met at the cafe, I contacted a guy from our former basketball club for the first time in a while. And he told me, she started living with Yamada-kun, but apparently, Yamada-kun dumped her because she was completely relying on him for everything. On top of that, she was absent from work without permission, so she got fired. Now she's unemployed. So he said.
That's why I'm asking you like this. You're always thinking about those around you, right? Then help me.
She's somehow angry at me now. By the way, Haru-chan's completely weirded out. Caregiving is a hard job where you give your all for those in need. It's impossible for someone like you, who only cares about yourself.
Why? Please? You don't know until you let me try.
You aren't even doing much job hunting, are you? Kodama's body trembles at my words. I can't imagine that someone who can't take care of themselves can take care of others. So, can we go now? Bye. Kodama falls to her knees. Haru-chan and I left anyway.
You're so kind after all.
Haru-chan and I jogged a little to the station as we were running late. Haru-chan suddenly said so happily with a smile. Huh? Why do you say that?
After all, you said that for her sake. It's easy to just help her, but that won't actually help her. That's why you dared to push her away. That would be more heartbreaking and difficult, but you did that anyway.
You're overrating me. Anyway, let's go. It may take some time for that lazy Kodama to start working hard again. But nobody but herself can help her now.
Oh shoot, Ken-chan! We only have 3 minutes until the train leaves!
Seriously? Run, run! The reality is that if you don't make a move, nothing will happen. God is not so kind as to help lazy people. As for me and Haru, It's because we were both independent that we can support each other and build a good relationship. I vow to Haru that we will continue to support each other in sickness and health. Good morning.
Oh, good morning, Mr. Okano.
The female employee lets out a slightly high-pitched voice. I smile at her without paying it much mind, and she blushes. My name is Kazuki Okano. I'm a 29-year-old employee who recently transferred to this affiliated company, Heartmark Inc. Is this your fault again? Back in the office, something seems amiss. The one yelling is a colleague in the same department, Jison Ujima.
I haven't done anything wrong. I've pointed it out several times, but there's been no improvement. So I just asked her about the cause.
Then why is she crying? You took advantage of your position as a senior and cornered her. The one being accused by Ujima is Nana Enami. Next to her, junior employee Miren Iida's eyes are red.
It's okay. It's my fault for not being able to do it properly. Miss Anami isn't wrong. Miss Anami made Ida cry again. How awful.
She acts so high and mighty just because she's good at her job. No wonder Ujima reacted like that. Not this again. I've only been in this department for a few days, but I've seen this scene play out several times already. Perhaps due to her strict personality, Enami's kept at a distance by everyone, and Ujima is always criticizing her. You've been like this since your student days. You need to be more aware of your position. Mr. Ujima, it's almost time to start work, so shouldn't we stop this here? Everyone has work to do. Mr. Okano. But as a chief and a member of the company my father runs, I have a duty to correct the mistakes of my employees. And so, while we were talking, Enami quickly returned to her desk.
You've made a mistake with the document format again! I told you before not to input the data manually, didn't I? Oh, I'm sorry. I made another mistake.
By observing the situation, I've realized something. Enami's way of speaking is harsh, but she's not wrong. On the contrary, Ida is clumsy and slow to understand. Enami's very observant of her colleagues' and actions. Enami, I heard from Ujima. You're being harsh with Ida again.
Chief Arita, with all due respect, she's in her second year but still lacks basic skills. She doesn't even take notes. Maybe we should start her training from scratch. Both OJT and regular training. But I'm trying my best. I'm sorry for being useless.
Enami! Influenced by Ida's tears, Chief Arita raises his voice.
Mr. Okano, don't mind her. It's troublesome to be targeted by such a problematic employee.
Is that so? Thank you for the advice. Again, when I respond with a gentle expression, she blushes as if embarrassed. This is a truly unpleasant workplace.
I ended up doing Ida's work and it's already lunchtime. I have to hurry in the afternoon.
Miss Enami, good work. Are you going for lunch now? There's a restaurant nearby that I'm curious about, but it seems to be popular with female customers, so I don't have the courage to go in alone as a man.
If you're seen with me, you'll also be looked at strangely.
She left the office without looking back. She was blunt, but perhaps she was trying to avoid getting me involved. She's a kind person.
Miss Anami, I'm sorry. I forgot to print the documents for the meeting later.
And then in the afternoon, Miren Ida messed up at work again.
Huh? I asked you the day before yesterday, didn't I? If you're going to forget, at least take notes. I'm sorry. Well, whatever. If I do it now, we'll be on time.
I've already finished that.
Huh?
I'm participating too, so I did it while I was at it. Miss Enami seemed busy, and I thought whoever had free hands could do it.
Wow! Thank you, Mr. Okano. Huh?
I smile at Nana Enami, who looks at me suspiciously, but the wrinkle between her brows only deepens. From then on, I decided to subtly support Nana Enami. I feel bad just pretending not to see.
Mr. Okano is kind and fair to everyone, As expected of someone from the parent company, he's a person of character. I thought Mr. Ujima, the president's son, was wonderful, but lately I might be on Mr. Okano's side.
Tch, a nuisance has come. Even when I asked my father, he avoids the topic. More than anything, I don't like how he's constantly protecting Inami.
Do you like Miss Inami, Mr. Okano?
1 month later, while having lunch in the cafeteria, Mira and Ida sat in front of me and suddenly asked that question. Miss Inami is younger than me, but she's very reliable, and I respect her.
Yes, that's right. She's good at her job, and she's also neat and cool looking. But her strictness still bothers me a bit. But I wonder if you prefer that kind of woman, Mr. Okano?
Certainly I'm attracted to people who are confident and composed. Miss Ida, I know you have a lot of worries about work, but please, don't be discouraged. Many employees are encouraged by seeing you smile happily. I also prefer people who smile.
Huh?
Miss Ida's face turns red as if she's flustered with a whoosh sound. The employees who were watching are also dumbfounded. I just string together some random words and leave her there in a daze.
All that's left for today is filing.
I've already done that. So, how about we grab dinner together today?
All right. You're really persistent, even though I've refused you several times. I wonder if you have ulterior motives.
I get that a lot. I just want to get to know you better, Miss Inami. Around 7 p.m., I tried inviting her again today, and for the first time, Nana Inami accepted. Huh? Since when did those two get so close?
Mr. Okano, why are you trying to help me?
We were drinking at a place Nana Inami seemed to like, and after a while, she asked me that. What do you mean?
Did you think I wouldn't notice? You've been stepping in not just with work, but also when others are being hostile towards me. You calmed down Chief Arita the other day too. Ujima looked so frustrated. It serves him right.
I heard a rumor that you and Mr. Ujima are childhood friends? Why is the situation like that?
Who knows? Maybe he likes Mira and Ida. He's always defending her. Ujima and I have been rivals since we were young, always competing in academics and sports. We have a kind of toxic relationship, and I think he probably sees me as a thorn in his side. Well, with a personality like mine, I guess it's understandable. Even if I try to be careful, my tone ends up being harsh and everyone avoids me.
As Nana Inami gradually gets drunk, she wears a sad expression.
I grew up without parents, taken in by my aunt and uncle, in an environment that wasn't exactly wealthy. I worked as hard as I could within my means, attending high school and university on scholarships, and achieving excellent grades. Finally, I was able to give my aunt and uncle a more comfortable life. But my disciplined personality seems to be perceived as arrogant by those around me.
You've been through a lot, haven't you?
Hey, would you mind telling me about yourself? I'd like to forget about unpleasant things today.
Let's see. I have a younger brother who recently got engaged. He lives far away, so I don't get to see him very often. I'm looking forward to meeting his fiancée soon. He's completely beaten me to it.
I see. I bet you have tons of women after you.
But I've recently had some marriage proposals. I haven't told the women yet, but I'm considering them.
I guess other people's love lives aren't that interesting after all. Let's talk about something else.
You're quite drunk, aren't you? Well then, how about I tell you about the time I got caught in the middle of a raccoon fight recently? From then on, Nana Inami seemed to have opened up to me, expressing her feelings more openly than before.
Miss Inami has been getting awfully close to Mr. Okano lately. I wonder if she's trying to butter him up. She's cunning.
Really? I actually think she seems more approachable and friendly now. Maybe I misjudged Miss Inami. Perhaps thanks to that, the perception of Nana Inami within the company was gradually starting to change. Mr. Okano, are the presentation materials for today ready? I would like to check them. Yes, I was working on them until just before lunchtime. Huh? I opened the folder where I saved the materials, but it's empty. It's not here. I'm sure I saved it in this folder. What? Today's client is a very important one. Ah, I see. You've been so busy protecting Inami lately that you've been neglecting your own work, haven't you? Learn your lesson and never again. Ah, it's okay. I've synced the data to the cloud and have a backup. I quickly restore the data and show it on the screen. Jisun Ujima is left speechless. You know, sometimes someone accidentally deletes data. So, learn your lesson and, what was it again? Ugh. Jisun Ujima grinds his teeth and leaves without saying a word. He was probably the one who deleted the data. Miss Ida, what are you doing?
Ah, isn't there a social gathering next month for all the employees of the group companies? I wanted to ask which side Mr. Okano will be participating on. If possible, I'd like to be with him that day.
This woman. She used to have feelings for me, but when did she? It seems Miden Ida's interest has completely shifted to me. Jisun Ujima grinds his teeth, even in public. Everything has gone wrong since he arrived. It's all his fault. And a few weeks later, in the evening, a social gathering for all the group companies is held, and the venue is bustling. Oh, Jisun, how are things going lately? Dad, I've been asking you for a while now, but who is that guy Okano? I can't stand it anymore. That again? I told you to get along with him and not cause any trouble, didn't I? Finding the father and son in a conversation, Nana and Ami remained silent, observing.
I knew there was a reason Mr. Okano came here. I understand. I've heard the story. Then let's hear it directly from Mr. Okano himself.
The one who interrupted the conversation was the president of Heartmark Inc.'s parent company. In other words, the head of the company I belong to. Well, we are always indebted to you.
We already exchanged greetings earlier, Mr. Okano. Go ahead and explain.
I, who was standing next to her, nodded and began to speak. Yes, originally, I was planning to give a greeting at today's social gathering, but I've been chosen as a successor to the president of Heartmark Inc., and as part of my succession training, I've been transferred to a subsidiary company. It was deemed necessary for me to see the situation on the ground from an objective perspective, so this was also a learning experience for me. Therefore, I had asked President Ujima and the other executives to remain from disclosing my circumstances. What? I haven't heard anything about this!
Indeed. There are no rules about hereditary succession, and the personnel authority ultimately lies with us.
Jisun Ujima's face gradually turned pale due to the other party's unusual cold tone.
Despite his young age, Kazuki Okano has achieved many results, and we have high expectations for him. Therefore, although it's a first-time attempt, we decided to entrust him with the company. Heartmark Inc. has been struggling recently, and its size is just right for him to manage. Well, it seems he has already reaped several benefits.
Her voice makes the air feel icy cold. The Ujima father and son remain silent.
I will provide further details in my general greeting later. Excuse me.
Just as I was about to leave with her, I noticed Miss Inami and approached her. Miss Inami, were you listening as well? I apologize for surprising you.
Yes. Well, I was surprised, but considering your competence, it's not surprising.
That's good to hear. By the way, there are people at the parent company who are eager to speak with you, Miss Inami. The executives seem to be impressed with your work. If you'd like, please come with me. Without finishing my sentence, I extend my hand to Miss Inami. She naturally takes it. Wait! Don't go! Then, Jisun Ujima, noticing her interaction, cries out pleadingly and grabs Miss Inami's arm.
What are you doing? I thought you found me annoying.
No, that's not true. I just wanted you to need me.
Huh?
Because you've always been noble, disciplined, and strive to be more righteous than anyone else, even when you're alone. No matter how hard I tried, how much I competed, I couldn't overwhelm you. I couldn't win. That's why you don't see me as the opposite sex, right? You don't acknowledge me as a man. Jisun Ujima's words seem genuine. His eyes reveal a deep obsession with Nana Inami.
Could it be that you used Miren Ida and Chief Arita to try and bring me down?
I was going to help you if you needed me right away. If you would just turn to me.
What's that? It's so shallow it makes me want to vomit.
Nana Inami mercilessly shakes off Jisun Ujima's grip on her arm, as if rejecting him.
Bringing personal feelings into work is unacceptable. You're so childish for a 27-year-old. I wanted to maintain a good rivalry with you, but I'm disappointed. Don't ever speak to me again.
Gah! And so, Nana Inami, her hand still in mine, disappeared into the depths of the venue. Ever since I declared myself the next president at the social gathering, the company has been in uproar. Jisun Ujima's verbal abuse towards Nana Inami is considered to be highly personal and damaging, causing her emotional distress. Furthermore, you also participated in berating Miss Inami. We have the records. Chief Arita, just like Jisun Ujima, we will be reviewing your responsibility in this matter as well. First, we will pursue accountability from Jisun Ujima and Chief Arita, who actively harassed Nana Inami. After seeing Jisun Ujima and Chief Arita leave the room dejectedly, the president intentionally speaks to me in a cheerful tone. Oh my, as expected of Mr. Okano. It seems my son has done something terrible. I am truly sorry. Oh? You sound quite composed. President, this transfer also included an investigative purpose.
I never imagined it would go this far.
The atmosphere in the department was like a funeral. Even Jisun Ujima, who had returned, couldn't lift his head. Miss Inami, I heard. I believed those rumors and misunderstood you. I'm so sorry.
Yes. So the one who spread those rumors was indeed...
The male employee's gaze fell upon the slumped figure of the female employee. She was the one who had spread and fueled the rumors. We have investigated everyone who cooperated with Jisun Ujima. With Nana Inami's corporation, we have gathered all the records. Chief Arita will likely be demoted. The female employee will be transferred to another department, and she is no exception.
Miss Inami, I'm being transferred to a different department too. Please say something, Senior.
Miren Ida approaches Nana Inami with tears in her eyes. Nana Inami gives her a cold stare.
It seems you were laughing behind my back and bad-mouthing me. Do you really think you're in a position to ask for my help? That's because Jisun Ujima listened to my problems. I just got carried away and...
Miren Ida, whose gaze was wandering, suddenly brightens up when she notices me returning.
Mr. Okano, I didn't mean it that way. You're so kind, you'll understand, right? And actually, I like you, Mr. Okano. I guess I was jealous of Miss Inami.
Miss Ida.
That's right. With my cuteness, even Mr. Okano will take my side.
Get away from me. You're being unpleasant.
Huh?
My words, laced with venom despite my smile, leave Miren Ida speechless. I'm well aware of your actions, and frankly, you're not my type. My heart belongs to Nana Inami, so your attempts to charm me are unwelcome. After my blunt statement, Miren Ida collapses on the spot, her face pale. Finally, I turn to Jisun Ujima, who has been staring blankly at my exchange with Miren Ida. Mr. Ujima, if you have anything to say for yourself, I'll hear it now. Then, I lean in and whisper to Jisun Ujima, whose shoulders are slumped. You don't want to be fired, do you? Then, I'll give you one last chance, Mr. Ujima. Apologize to her. Jisun Ujima mutters something, but it's inaudible.
Did you say something?
He must have figured he had no other choice. Jisun Ujima glares at Nana Inami and speaks. Fine, I admit I was wrong. Happy?
Huh? What's that supposed to mean?
However, in response to his insincere apology, Nana Inami's eyes sharpen, and anger colors her face.
You call that an apology? In the end, your pride is more important to you, isn't it? Mr. Okano is a person of character who always empathizes with others. You're pathetic. I'm so disappointed that you've let me down twice. I only listened to you because I respect Mr. Okano. Don't ever speak to me again.
You think you can say whatever you want just because I let you talk? That's enough. Gah! Overcome with emotion, Jisun Ujima raises his fist. As I expected, I quickly subdue him. You saw this all coming. You're truly a wicked person. I get that a lot. Since he still tries to resist, I call the police and have him taken away. And as he watches his son being taken away through the window, the president turns pale. Why are the police already outside? Jisun, what are you doing? So, does this mean both father and son are going to jail? Why? How did this happen? Just as he said, an internal investigation soon followed, and the president was also arrested. The charge was embezzlement. He had been pocketing a portion of the company's sales, and my accusation brought it to light. Thus, the turmoil caused by the corrupt Ujima father and son in the company came to an end, for now. The Ujima father and son scandal was broadcasted on television and became widely known. They will never be in the spotlight again. The father won't be able to leave the house for several years, and even if he does, he will likely never recover. I just wanted her to acknowledge me. Jisun Ujima also lost his job due to his actions and became completely withdrawn. If he leaves the house, he's exposed to the threat of the media, and if he stays inside, he regrets his irretrievable first love. It's said that he sometimes remembers me in his dreams and wakes up in terror, over and over again.
Why? Everyone used to support me. They helped me because I was cute, right? Hey, why?
And Miren Iida, who was transferred to a window seat position, apparently still can't do her job properly. Surrounded by people who disliked her, perhaps being ostracized, Miren Iida eventually quit her job. She never bothered to think for herself or learn anything. The day she realizes her own foolishness seems far off. Meanwhile, having restructured the organization, I was to return to the parent company for work reasons. I parted ways with Nana and Nami, but...
So, what's the meaning of this?
On the day of the matchmaking session, Nana and Nami, whom I met again at a traditional Japanese restaurant, fixed me with a reproachful gaze. Didn't I tell you? The woman I was supposed to meet for the matchmaking session was you, Miss Inami.
You didn't say a word. I was suddenly contacted the other day, and to my surprise...
I'm sorry. Given the work situation, I didn't want to complicate things, so... But after actually talking to you, I felt that you were a very straightforward person. To be honest, it was love at first sight. My feelings of wanting to support you are genuine. So, would you go out with me? With the intention of getting married? After hearing my words, Nana and Nami took a deep breath and slowly opened her mouth.
You're cool, Mr. Okano.
That's the best compliment I could receive.
I was attracted to you ever since we went out for drinks. But when I heard you were going on matchmaking dates, I gave up. So take responsibility, okay? For the rest of your life. I'm quite a handful, you know.
Yes, gladly. People are easily influenced by the words of those around them. That's why rumors and the reactions of close acquaintances can change one's own thoughts. But she always tried to be righteous and chose me of her own free will. The woman in front of me shines brighter than any rumor, any written word, any impression.